My name is James Blackburn. I live and work in the American Southwest. As a result, I have the good fortune to be able to travel to a variety of beautiful locations. As a professional filmmaker, I document my life through video adventures and I share them with the world. Stay tuned as I travel through the world of movies and the beautiful outdoors. Thanks for watching the James Blackburn Experience. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We decided on a fun day hike. So we threw on our backpacks and we were on our way. Good howdy folks, welcome back to another James Blackburn Experience. Today I'm up on the Sandia Crest, the North Crest Trail with some good friends. As you can see over there, that's the radio towers. It's about a half mile from here. We just hiked down from there. And now we're at the first major overlook. You can see this is so cool. We're above the clouds. This is something that you don't very often see. I mean, literally, we're walking on top of the clouds here. And the view here just always blows me away. You got this beautiful green mountain and then the desert and the bosque, and you just see up to 100 square miles here. And then of course, over here to my right is one of the major rock climbing areas. That rock right there is called the pyramid. As you can tell, it's kind of shaped like a pyramid. And yeah, this is gonna be great. It's a perfect day to be up here. Now, allow me to introduce you to my friends. All right, here is Kathleen.
Hey.
She's like family to me. We've done a few movies together now over the years, but this is one of the first times we've actually done kind of a cool hike. What are you thinking so far?
So I was thinking it was going to be mostly the same thing, just in the trees and stuff, where we didn't really have much of a view, but this is the most incredible view I think I've ever seen up here on top of the Sandias. So we're about, what, 10,000 feet?
Yep, just a little over 10,000.
And James is getting ready to pan on it. What did you call that rock, the mountain face right there?
It's this rock face to my right.
Yeah.
That's called the pyramid.
That is amazing.
This rock face here, the big one, it's called the pyramid. It has 15 pitches of full rope length to get up that. It's so big that there's a place on the front where people stay the night and camp out. It's called 5th Avenue. It's a big tree-covered ledge that you can't see from here.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a major rock face of all. That's, you know, over 1,000 feet of granite rock.
Well, it's just so amazing because we're like above the clouds here. Like, the clouds are down there. That's how high we are. But thank you, James, so much for bringing us out here. This is amazing. I didn't even know this trail was here.
Well, now you can see why I say it's one of my favorite in all the Sandias.
It's beautiful.
And we're only a half mile into it, folks. So imagine how much cooler this is going to look when we get a little deeper in even.
Oh, and there's Steve down here.
Yes.
Steve, say hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Steve.
Sending a picture to my siblings who are not able to enjoy this today.
All right, well, this is perfect view. I think the cloudiness is enhancing it a little bit, actually.
The clouds are making it
I didn't expect it to look like
almost
this.
like surreal.
There's a big one hanging there, west of the pyramid.
And you can see it moving too.
There's a big cloud bank there, moving north.
I have to keep my balance or I kind of get loopy a little bit.
The skies were clear and a very intense blue. I felt once again in tune with this beautiful and vast landscape. The early morning air felt good as we traversed the landscape together. All right, folks, quick update as we're continuing our hike here on the trail. It's starting to rain. We kind of thought it was going to, so everybody's kind of gearing up here a little bit. You can definitely feel the temperature feels a little cooler, but all part of the adventure. It's always awesome to be out here and just experience nature like this. And when it rains, it makes it feel even more like the true wilderness. All right, folks, not only is it raining, but it's also doing something else.
This is hail, so this is kind of awesome. It doesn't hurt really bad, but
That one just bounced off my head.
it's definitely coming down.
Oh yeah, this is neat. Something that just doesn't happen very often.
Not up here anyway. Here comes Steve.
All right, he got the rain gear out. He's all ready to go. How about that hail, huh?
That is fabulous. That's why we're here.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. I'm loving it.
Absolutely.
All right, well, folks, look at this trail here. It has really overgrown this year because of the monsoon. This is so awesome. We continue down the path into freedom and beauty. Thankfully, I was able to track our progress so we could see exactly how many miles we traveled each day. On this day, we ended up hiking just over 4 miles. All right, folks, raining again, and the clouds are creeping up the side of the mountain here. This is looking east, and we are literally going to be in the clouds here in just a minute, which is kind of a cool feeling. It makes it feel even more like Lord of the Rings. All right, what do you guys think so far?
This is awesome. This looks like a whole nother world from where we just were, too.
Coming up behind you.
It's really raining now.
It's really raining. You get out of the trees.
Yeah, you feel it a lot more. Check out this overlook, folks.
Holy cow.
How cool is that?
Amazing.
And over
Clouds
here,
just make it look so surreal.
yep, it's coming in. This is freaking amazing. All right, what an amazing hike so far. Out here in the wilderness, top of a mountain. It's raining, it's green, there's flowers everywhere. Hiking with 2 good friends. Absolutely nothing to complain about. It's beautiful. However, I'm gonna have to dig my my rain gear out of the backpack here in a minute. Otherwise, I'm gonna get soaked. All right, folks. It's definitely wet up here. You gotta really watch your feet because it's a little bit muddy on the trail now. And
It's like a mix between hail and rain.
yep, it's hain, right? Hail and rain combined.
That's right.
But yeah, this is awesome. Even with the rain, I think this just enhances it a bit. Now, if we start seeing lightning, we're gonna head back to the truck. But so far, it's just rain.
This is awesome though, because we're like, whew, literally in the middle of nowhere.
This is wonderful, the ground cover.
Isn't that beautiful?
Nature staking its claim.
It is. It's amazing how resilient nature can be. All right, folks, we made it to the Del Agua Overlook. You can see Steve down there. He looks so tiny right now.
God.
This mountain looks huge.
Steve always like makes me freak out because he gets right on the edge.
Steve, you're gonna love this picture, man. you,
Steve, stay
it
down.
looks like you were literally about to drop off the edge of the world.
I want to get down here.
All right, folks, so we're taking a little break here. It's still raining and hailing, but what a great day. You really honestly cannot go wrong here. Just be careful down there, guys. Those rocks do get slippery. You know, folks, I've hiked this Sandia Crest Trail lots of times, and once or twice I've been up here when the clouds have come in like this, but it never gets old. It's always really, really kind of feels spiritual to be up here, really. There's the pyramid. You can barely see it.
So James took me up here for my birthday, me and Steve, and this is the best birthday present ever. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I appreciate being able to be here with you guys too. We're getting a little wet, but how cool is this? Plan ahead and prepare for your visit. Let someone know of your plans and consider the weather. Wow, folks, it is really, really coming down now. It's a mix of rain and hail. Oh man, how awesome is this? I'm gonna head up here to the pine forest, try to get out of this for a few minutes. Holy cow. Wow, that hurts a little bit. How cool is this? Wow. All right, I'm heading to these curved pine trees up here. Get out of this. Backpacking is similar to life. The best rewards come from honest hard work. Sometimes the amount of work ahead of us seems overwhelming. So just think about that next step, that next section of forest, that next stream crossing. Take one step at a time, and before you know it, there you are. Remember that life is a journey, not a destination. True beauty comes from within, and life is whatever you make it. Please remember to leave no trace when visiting beautiful places like this. If you pack it in, then you need to pack it out as well. Please leave any outdoor area better than you found it. If we all pitch in and do our part, then we can save places like this for future generations. You may see one or two other hikers, but otherwise you will feel very alone in this wilderness. It is coming down. The sky just opened up. You may want to go a little further in. Wow. Let's see if we can find a slightly better spot maybe. I don't know. We might be in it for a while. I think we're better off under these trees for now. See if we can find a spot to hide out in here. Wow. You can see water's just dripping off my hat. How cool is this? Wow. This is intense now. But I'm still smiling for some reason.
It's awesome.
Last year when I camped, my tent was right here. And you can see the water and the hail just gathering out there. Wow. That is intense.
The hail hurts your leg.
It's coming down so hard right now.
Oh my God.
We're trying to wait it out under a tree and we're just getting soaked more and more. Thankfully, we're only about a mile from the tramway, or not from the tramway, I'm sorry. We're only about a mile from the trailhead. So if we really book this, we might be able to get down there in 20 minutes, but we have to be careful we don't slip and fall either, so.
And we're walking literally through riverbed.
I'll show it to you real quick, folks.
Oh my God.
Man, oh man, it's getting more and more intense. Wow. I've never seen the trail turn into a creek bed like this. Wow. Whew. All right. It's too intense out here at the moment. I'm going back in. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, Kathleen.
My feet are so cold.
What are you guys thinking? This is intense, huh?
The water was up to my ankles.
Yeah, it did. Our feet are soaked.
And now I'm so cold.
And what I'm thinking is, look at the textures the rain is bringing out.
And I'm thinking, please God, don't let us die. Just a few minutes ago, it was completely dry.
And now it's complete.
And now it's completely.
Tiny little creek bed here. All right, check this out, folks. It's hard to believe we're in New Mexico where a good portion of the state is desert. Because it doesn't feel like that right now. That was kind of intense there for a bit. But in a way, it just enhances the experience. It makes it a lot more fun. Thunder and lightning.
Well, and then we're coming down that one creek bed there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the water was up to our ankles. And it was not a creek bed, it was a trail.
Right? It was a trail that became a creek.
Yep. Man, I am soaked right now, but what a fun adventure. We're only about a mile or so from the trailhead, so we'll get back there soon. And this may be one time in the summer where we turn the heat on inside the vehicle for a little bit. Awesome. I don't have any footage like this of the North Crest Trail on my channel right now. I've been up here when it's rained, but never this much. Look, the trail.
Where we all of a sudden have rivers flowing?
Yeah. Look at these creeks flowing down the trail. It's so awesome. Yeah, there's piles of hail. It was heavy enough. That's awesome too. Whew. All right, folks, continuing our journey. This is the trail, believe it or not. The rain hasn't let up much.
It's increasing.
It's increasing, if anything. You guys can continue without me. I'll just keep shooting. But wow, this is so amazing that there's now a creek here.
Right? In another few minutes, it'll be a waterfall.
All right, this is so awesome. Thankfully, it's not freezing cold up here, even though we're wet. I think moving and hiking is helping a lot. Wow. This is the first time I've ever hiked on the North Crest Trail where it is literally a creek just flowing down the trail. Look at this. This is a true wilderness experience right now. I'll tell you what. And let this be a lesson to everybody who does hike out in the mountains. I forgot my rain gear in the truck, and Kathleen's wishing she had pants. So we both learned a lesson today. Don't leave home without those items, especially in monsoon season. Oh man, look at this craziness. Really? Yep, this is the reason why a lot of these routes are exposed. I'm so glad my phone is waterproof.
My body's starting to shake.
From being cold? Well, we gotta get you back to the truck soon, and that's your body's defenses trying to keep warm before you get hypothermic. But we're literally probably 15 minutes from the truck. We're not too far off, so.
On an adventure, but not when you start hiking.
What'd you say, the creek birthday experience?
Birthday creek.
Birthday creek experience here? Yeah, this is crazy. Wow, folks, that was intense. Thank you guys for the hike, but man, we are soaked to the bone.
Absolutely.
We hiked back pretty fast in ankle deep water on the trail. The trail literally became a creek bed.
Yep.
Wow, so what do you guys think?
I'm so glad I left the windows open so the car wouldn't get too hot.
Yeah, the seats were pretty soaked when we got back.
Everything's soaked.
Every part of me is soaking wet. And I think it's the first hike I've literally been scared on. And then the thunder was so intense at one point I almost started crying.
Yeah, and the thunder was at times right over us. That was awesome. I am soaked to the bone. There is not a part of me that's not wet right now. I mean, every item of clothing. But look, I'm still smiling though. I can't help myself. Well, we came up here in the morning to try to avoid the afternoon storms, and it got here way quicker than we expected. It was a mixture of hail and rain together. Very hard rain, stinging rain actually.
Hurt.
Yep. And I'm shivering a little bit, but I'm starting to warm up now that we're out of the wind and the rain. Yeah, that was intense, guys.
That was a good birthday hike. I'll never forget it because it scared the shit out of me coming back.
All right, folks, well, we're going to sign off here. But as usual, love, love,
Yes.
hate. Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Remember, folks, life is beautiful if you know where to look. Keep your eyes, your heart, and your mind open. It just might lead you somewhere special. Thank you for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Be sure to check my YouTube channel for almost 900 additional video adventures.